Alright, so here's the Lydian scale. Pretty neat scale, and how it's built is it's just the same as a major scale, only we have a raised fourth in it. Alright, so I'm going to be going through it in the key of D today, going through all of our cage shapes, and I'm going to start out with my C shape. Alright, so first I start with my pinky on the root note. My first finger goes 3 frets before the root note. My third finger goes 1 fret below the root note. My pinky goes 1 fret above my root note, all on the 4th string. Now my first finger goes 3 frets below the root note on the 3rd string. My third finger goes 1 fret below the root note on the 3rd string. On the 2nd string, my first finger goes 3 frets below the root note. My second finger goes 2 frets below, and then my pinky goes on the same fret. And then my first finger on the 1st string is going to go 3 frets below the root note. My pinky is going to be going 1 fret below the root note, and my pinky is going to be going on the same fret as my root note. Now before my root note, we have 1 fret below the root note on the 5th string, 3 frets below the root note on the 5th string, and then same fret as my root note on the 6th string, and then 1 fret below the root note on the 6th string, 3 frets below the root note on the 6th string, and that's it. Next we have the A alt shape. This one starts out with my second finger on the root note, 5th string, 5th fret. Next is going to be my pinky, 2 frets above the root note on the 5th string. First finger is going to be 1 fret below the root note on the 4th string. My third finger is then going to be on the 4th string, 1 fret above my root note. Pinky is going to be on the 4th string again, 2 frets above my root note. My third string is going to be 1 fret below my root note. Third finger is going to be 1 fret above. Pinky is going to be 2 frets above. The second string is going to be my same fret as my root note, and then 2 frets above my root note. First finger is going on the 1st string is going to be 1 fret below my root note, same fret as my root note, and then 2 frets above. All right, so. Now before my root note, I have 1 fret below. On the 6th string, I have 2 frets above on my 6th string, same fret, and then 1 fret below. Next is my A shape. Alright, this starts with my first finger on the root note, on the 5th string, and then we have 2 frets above, 4 frets above. Next we have on the 4th string, my first finger moves 1 fret above the root note, my second finger is 2 frets above, and my 4th finger is 4 frets above. On the 3rd string, we have my my first finger on the 3rd string, 1 fret above. My second finger is 2 frets above the root note, and then my pinky is 4 frets above. On the 2nd string, we have 2 frets above, and then 4th fret above, 4 frets above, and then on the 1st string, we have my same fret as my root note, 2 frets above, and then 4 frets above. Now before my root note, on the 6th string, I have 4 frets above, 2 frets above, and on the same. Next is my G shape. Here my pinky is on the root note, and it's going to be going on the 5th string. I have 3 frets below, 1 fret below, 1 fret above. And then on my 4th string, I have 3 frets below, 1 fret below, 1 fret above. On the 3rd string, I have 3 frets below, 1 fret below my root note. On the 2nd string, I have my first finger 3 frets below, third finger is 1 fret below, and then my pinky is on the same fret as my root note, And then it's actually the same thing from the second string down to the first string. 3 frets below, 1 fret below, and on the same fret. Now before my root note, I have 1 fret below and 3 frets below. Now for the E alt shape, I start with my second finger on the root note. My pinky goes 2 frets higher than my root note. My first finger on the 5th string, this is all on the 5th string, is going to be going 1 fret below the root note, 1 fret above the root note, 2 frets above the root note. On the 4th string, I have 1 fret below the root note, 1 fret above the root note, 2 frets above the root note. On the 3rd string, I have 1 fret below the root note, 1 fret above the root note. On the 2nd string, I have 1 fret below the root note. My second finger is going to be on the same fret as my root note. And then my pinky is going to be going on the 12th fret, which is 2 frets above my root note. And then the 1st string is going to be going 1 fret below on the same fret. And then 2 frets higher. Next I have my E shape. This is going to start with my first finger on the root note. I'm going to be going 2 frets higher and then 4 frets higher. Then my root note on the 5th string, I'm going to be having 1 fret above my root note, 2 frets above my root note, 4 frets above my root note. And the next string, my 4th string, is going to be 1 fret above my root note, 2 frets above my root note, 4 frets above my root note. On the 3rd string, it's going to be 1 fret above my root note, 3 frets above my root note, 4 frets above my root note. And then on the 2nd string, it's going to be 2 frets, and then 4 frets above my root note. The 1st string is going to be just like the 6th string, so it's going to be the same fret as my root note, 2 frets above, and 4 frets above. Lastly, we have the D shape. I'm getting pretty high up here in the key of D still. Alright, so here we go. My first finger is on the root note. My second finger goes 2 frets above my root note. My 4th finger would go 4 frets above my root note. On the 3rd string, I have 1 fret above my root note, 2 frets above my root note. And then we can either find the note 4 frets above my root note on the 3rd string or on the same fret on the 2nd string. And then 2 frets above my root note on the 2nd string, and then 3 frets above. On the 1st string, we have first finger is the same fret as my root note. My second finger can go 2 frets above my root note, and then pinky can go 4 frets above my root note. Then before it, all we have is just my 4 frets above my root note, 2 frets above my root note, same fret, and then same thing on the 6th string.